Hey Bikeaholics, Ryan Urlacher here, lawabidingbiker.com. Thanks for checking back in today. I'm going to show you a custom derby cover or primary cover or clutch cover, whatever you want to call it. It is custom. I'm going to talk a little bit about it, and I'm going to show you how to remove the stock one and install this one. You'll definitely want to stick around. Guys, so I do have a custom cover. We got this from a company, and we've sent an email to the company. We had these made. It's actually it's got an insignia on it, and it is custom. It's painted. You can see the logo on there. It turned out really, really nice. And you can check the description below. We'd like you to send you to the company that actually made this because they did a really good job. We've sent an email to them. We're hoping they'll support us and you guys out there. By supporting us, they're supporting you. And we'd love to put a link directly below this video to their derby covers because they do make custom ones. So if at some time they want to support us and support you, we will have a link below. That's a hint. All right, so the first thing, guys, is you got the 5 Torx 27. It seems pretty simple, and it can be. The bike's level, of course, because I don't want any fluid spilling when I take this off, so make sure you level your bike. And it's a Torx 27. I just have a ratchet drive, and I'm just gonna go around and take all of these off, and then we're gonna talk once I get it off about a few things. So I'm just gonna go around and get all these taken off. All right, and I'm just getting the last one off, and don't forget to hold your plate because it's gonna wanna drop off. And with the bike level, of course, you won't spill anything. And we'll have the, this is the stock derby cover, primary cover plate. And you can see, I wanted to mention something on these new Harleys. It's got this rubber ring right here. And if you guys want to head over to our, we have, of course, 95% of our videos are for free. Our content, I should say. We do sell some of our higher end videos for obvious reasons to help support this platform so we can keep putting stuff out. We do have a full maintenance video. And of course, we show this in the maintenance video, of course, among a whole bunch of other things, how to do your own oil changes and save money. We've got handlebar videos, install videos, heated grip videos, anyways, a bunch of stuff. lawabidingbiker.com/buy videos if you want to see all the premium high-end videos are for purchase, and it helps support us. But I talk about this. You don't have to replace this every time you do an oil change, guys. Of course, Harley would like you to do that because they make a lot of money on stuff like that. But we'll literally do 4 or 5 oil changes on one of these, especially these new ones. Don't worry about this orange ring. Just inspect it, make sure it looks good. We don't have any problems, and we change every 5,000, of course. But this, I want to talk about this new cover. I'm going to set this plate over here, and this new cover right here is a little bit of the older. So if you have an older, not necessarily older, but maybe pre-2014, 2013, I can't remember when they exactly changed that, but you can see the style of cover is a little bit different. So a lot of the companies that are making these really nice custom derby covers, they're using the old plate style. So we've got to fit it just a little bit with a different gasket. And so you can see the difference on these new ones. You've just got the orange gasket there. It's built a little bit different. It's not all flat right here. So that actually seals it up right there. On your new one, you can see it's different. It doesn't have that orange gasket, and it's pretty much flat. It is flat all the way around. All of the holes are exactly the same. We won't have a problem there. We've got to go down, and you've got to buy if you're going to replace it. Like I say, this is the older gasket style for these flat type derby covers. So go down. That's the gasket that you need. Your dealership should have them. They're about 10 bucks a piece. Again, even if you're doing an older Harley Davidson, you don't need to replace this. Even on my older Harleys, I used this gasket for 4 or 5 oil changes. Seriously, you don't need to change it every time. So we're gonna get that all lined up with our plate, of course. And I'm actually gonna grab a rag and wipe this down just a little bit. It's leaked a little bit. All right, and I've got my shop towels here. I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit before I put this gasket on here. There we go. And then a couple things, guys. So I'm gonna line these holes up. And of course, let me mention, I got ahead of myself there because I was yakking, but this is towards clutch. So make sure you turn that around. It tells you towards clutch. That's the way you want it to go. And then I'll start lining these holes up, and I'll get at least the top one started here. And sometimes an easier way to do this is get it started on the back like so, to get at least one lined up. Get your bolt through like so, and at least I know I have that hole lined up. And then you can see the rest as I'm looking around here. I'll be able to line them up. And I hand start these guys just like so. And if you're having troubles taking these off, we're going to talk about over tightening these. This is a common problem, and guys are over tightening these. We talk about this in our maintenance videos. Really be careful with this. And no, all you thread lock Nazis out there, we get a lot of comments on thread lock. People are really stuck on their thread lock. Some of the older Harleys in the manuals that said it used thread lock, you know, Loctite, blue or red. Blue most of the time. And then these newer Harleys, it tells you not to use it. Honestly, I really don't care. I don't use thread lock. This actual manual for this model says you don't have to use it. So if you're a thread lock guy and you just think you have to have a thread lock on everything, well then go for it. But again, you don't have to. And in fact, the actual maintenance service manual for this exact bike says you don't have to do that. So as long as you get these to spec. A lot of guys are over tightening these, and so once you over tighten them and they heat up, if you're having problems getting them out, we do have a free video. Head over to our YouTube channel and just hit the search bar for extract primary bolt or clutch cover bolt, but it'll be extract bolt basically. And we show you, don't get frustrated, you can do it right at home. We show you a really cool little way to extract these if they strip out, or you know, if you're trying to get them out and then you end up stripping this Torx out. So we have a free video, or you can go to the lawabidingbiker.com website, search the same thing, extract primary cover bolt, and you'll find that free video, guys. A lot of guys were getting frustrated with that. So what I'm doing right now is just going around and getting all these put in, and we don't have to really worry right now because all I'm getting them is started right now. All right. Hopefully you're enjoying the video. If you want to make sure that content and these free videos keep coming your way, there is a way you can support us. Head over to lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon. Patreon. The community is growing over there. We'd like to have you involved too. There's no risk over there. You can sign up for a certain level and pay a certain amount per piece of content with a cap. Absolutely no risk. There are some benefits over there. T-shirts and a private Facebook group and some premium content. All depends on what level you sign up as. But that is a way that you can assure the content keeps coming your way. lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon, Patreon. Of course, if you ever want to just leave a flat donation, we do accept that too and appreciate it. lawabidingbiker.com/donate. Don't forget to check out that weekly podcast, guys. It's on fire. Ton of content we're putting out. Get involved over there. It's the Law Abiding Biker podcast. All right, let's get back into your video. So now that I've got them all started, I'm just going to go around and I'm just getting them so they're just started to be tight. And the way we're going to do this, guys, is you don't just want to go around in a circle either way and just tighten them, because this plate's going to get off. To properly do this, you should do it in a star pattern. So 1, 2, and then I'm going to bump over here to this one. You can see how I'm going in a star pattern. This gets the plate and the cover down level. So don't just go around in a circle. Now I've got them all hand tight. Now I can go ahead and I'm going to talk about on these guys. I don't use a torque wrench. I've been working on Harleys for a long time, and we do it all the time, and I'm very comfortable. I actually most of the time don't, even for this, use a torque wrench. I actually use this, but I know just by doing it so much that I don't have to over tighten them and exactly how to do that. But if you're new to it and you really want to make sure that you don't over tighten these, because that is, trust me, you'll strip these out. You'll strip this aluminum out on this primary cover. So I'm going to use a torque wrench. And for this particular bike, make sure you check your year and model and your specifications. For this one, it's 84 to 100. I believe it's 84 to 105 or 108 inch-pounds. I've got it set somewhere in between there, my torque wrench. And I'll actually go around, and again, we're going to do the star pattern. And so we're going to go around, and I'm actually going to tighten these all up just a little bit. I'm not going to torque them yet. I'm going to get them, again, you want to do this kind of even. I'm getting them so they're just tight before it's before it wants to torque them. That way I know I'm even. And again, I'm doing this star pattern. All right, now that I have them all pretty snug, now I can go ahead and torque them. And I'm just gonna go, and like I say, 84 to 105 or 108, I can't remember, but it doesn't matter, somewhere in between there. It's not, you don't have to get exact. There we go. And I'm just gonna go around and torque each one of these again using my star pattern as I go around. Make sure your torque is in there real good so you don't strip these out, strip the heads out. And there we go. I've got all those torqued down really nice. And got my new cover installed. And if you guys want to know, honestly, this is just, a lot of guys ask me what kind of tools I use. This is just a Craftsman. It's just a torque wrench. I have one for foot-pounds and one for inch-pounds. There can be rather spendy. Some have the digital gauge on them. I just use the manual. That works for me. I don't need all that digital stuff and batteries. But just in case you're wondering, we get a lot of questions. All right, guys, well, I hope that video was useful to you. And yeah, think about getting yourself a custom cover. Again, the link below. If this company that did this wants to step up to the plate and support us and support you, we'll be more than happy to put their link down there and direct you towards that. But there, at this point, if it's not in the links, then just know that there are companies. Just be careful on, you know, what kind of reputation, what kind of work they do. But pretty much anything you want, any color and any logo that you wanted. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe right here. If you're not subscribed, you are really missing out. We have a ton of videos in the works for you guys. Also, don't forget to get signed up for the free email club. We will shoot you an email when we come out with new free videos. Don't forget to listen to that weekly Law Abiding Biker podcast. It's free, it's heard worldwide, and it's on fire, guys. The community is growing, and we appreciate all the support, guys. All right, peace out.